Hello everyone, my name is Sester Kelly. Welcome to Animal Well, a game that recently came out as of this month, May, by Billy Basso, produced by Big Mode 2024. I'm currently speaking to you through my editing right now. This is post-production of this, and you see, I'm a fool. I am a big fool. I had it so that my microphone audio was not being recorded, and so this entire episode has none of me talking in it. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of show highlights of this video, like, because the game revolves a lot around puzzles, so I'll kind of just show me kind of exploring, and then like kind of when I figure out the puzzles, because there's a lot of times I'm just kind of fucking up and stuff and trying and failing. So yeah, I'll have just so you're not like, well, you'll hear me talk like every time, like probably a clip starts. I'm not sure. Maybe not, but I will have a timestamp for every time my audio starts, so that it doesn't catch you off guard. Anyway, what I will say right off the bat is I quite enjoy it. I love this art style. This is a pixel horror game. Uh, I only really got scared like once, that I'll talk about, but I don't know too much. I'm hearing a lot of good things about this game. As I said, it's an indie, or as I kind of said, it's an indie game, and I'm excited to do more episodes with this. This was originally 51 minutes, but this is going to be highly cut down. So I hope you enjoy this episode of next to no commentary. Alright, I'll see you when I get back. What I want to say about this scene I really like is how the squirrel was animated and just kind of drawn with the pixel art, and how this water is, how it's fluidity, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I really enjoy how this looks. It's beautiful design, and how the moving platform up there kind of moves with the vines very dynamically. I honestly, I hope Billy does a kind of dev diary. I'll have to look up what he if he did something like this. This enemy design, really cool. Love it. Even like, I know it doesn't look like much, but the way the game kind of teaches you that, hey, there's something here. You're not getting through it right off the bat. There's no matter what you do, you're kind of just stuck in that area unless you go another way. I really like that, because it's not, as I'm probably saying in this clip, I think, it's not very handhold. It's not, no, it's not even that. It's not hand holding. It's not telling you, you need to do this or you need to go this way. There's zero hand holding in this game. So it's really cool that you have to like figure that out kind of on your own. I love how here in this first door puzzle, how as you can see, I'm holding down and jumping, because in most platformers you can hold down plus jump, which brings you down through a platform like that. However, in this, it throws a nice little twist where there actually is a collision there, and you cannot go down. You can go up through it, but not down, so that adds a layer of, okay, I have to do something else. I have to go somewhere else to be able to unlock that, which I personally think is a great idea because, like I just said, you have to go somewhere else, so you have to explore more of the map. And the map in this game is ginormous. In this first episode, I unlocked quite a bit, but it feels like I'm not even half quarter done the game. So good on Billy for that one. I just want to say perfect game design here. Giving, right after figuring out the first door puzzle, giving you your first sort of weapon for the game, and then introducing that old enemy from before, the ghost figure, and saying, hey, now you can use these fireworks, you throw them, and it screws with the enemy, and then it brings you right back here, and you realize, okay, now I can go and defeat that enemy. And you figured that out all on your own. I just want to say how beautiful these sculptures are drawn. Just amazing artwork. And especially this here too. Looking at how the building is like collapsing on itself, kind of, with nature taking out, and these little, I guess those, I don't know, those bird penguins kind of sculptures. It all looks really cool. Great work on the art design. And I said this before, but I love how these like ethereal squirrels look. And there's other entities in this game that look really beautiful. All the art in this game is just unbelievably amazing. Definitely gets already a 10 out of 10, and I'm only not even a full hour in. As of the timeline I'm recording this, I'm only not even 10 minutes into it. So, great stuff. And just take a look at how these birds look, man. Just beautiful. Are they flamingos? I don't know. But how they move and stuff looks so cool. And then we have this really cool puzzle that you look at first and you're kind of like, huh, kind of weird. And then you see there's cranks, and then you move them. Now I'm gonna be honest. This took me a lot longer than probably it should have. But because I thought the whatever it is, water, I don't know what those are, had to hit the door itself, but it has to hit kind of the pillar to the right at the top there, and I didn't realize that for a while. So I'm just gonna kind of skip to when I finally angle it right, because this took me a little while. But beautiful puzzle design, again, beautiful design of the birds, amazing. This part I thought was really cool because it shows the player that, like, even though you know like kind of where to go there, that was to the left with all the fans and stuff. That's not actually where you're supposed to be right now, and you're actually supposed to fall down here and see the really, again, beautifully drawn fish with the animations of them coming out of the water and the water kind of rippling, and this little bubble puzzle that I'm a really big fan of, where even though you jump on them, they start going down a bit, but they are a platform. It also kind of reminded me of the bubbles from the Sonic game, the first Sonic game, which I find kind of funny, but really, really cool. Good job. I was mostly confused by this room, why there's that top area. I think there's a secret to the top left that I kind of point out as I come back here, but I didn't care that much, to be honest. Maybe I'll go back. I don't know. Whatever. This was really interesting. How we kind of switch it up now to where like the whole room's kind of dangerous, and how we have to kind of angle ourselves or like kind of figure out, hey, how do we get down here without falling into the water? Which thankfully doesn't kill you automatically. And look at that, you have to go to the right. Great design. It doesn't even tell you like, hey, you should go to the right. I'm gonna be saying that a lot, probably. I'm gonna try not to, but like this is the definition, I think, of good design. Great puzzle here, I want to point out. Instead of the fish blowing bubbles, we have this sort of seahorse thing, I'm guessing. Yeah. And you have to kind of time it to where you can go up each bubble to get to the button. This takes me quite a while, so I'm going to cut it down to when I get each button. But this is a great puzzle. This puzzle should be noted as like something of greatness. I don't know, but this is amazing design of a puzzle and amazing design of a creature. I like how the water trickles, like kind of not trickles, but flows into this seahorse's like kind of lair, and how it looks very like green-like, and how it looks ghostly. It's very beautiful. This is a beautifully made game, and I won't stop talking about it. Another thing I love about this puzzle is you can't go too far into one way, or he'll start blowing the bubbles kind of off screen or nowhere where you want. And you also have to position yourself to where he's facing the right or the left. Another great example of good puzzle design. Now, I have no credit, mind you, but I've been playing video games for I'm I'm 23 and I've been playing since I was 4 years old, so 19 years. I think I have some say in what I think like good design is. But this is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and I am studying game design in my own time, just a side thing. But this is just amazing. And after that puzzle with the bubbles, we get the bubble wand, which does exactly what you think. Shoots out bubbles. This is really cool because after all of the after all the two puzzles we did, three puzzles, whatever, with the bubbles in it, teaching us kind of the how it all works with the bubbles, we get to make our own, and this unlocks new areas for the map. Again, beautiful design. Love it. I really like this room. I'm guessing it's some sort of collection room for the eggs and maybe other collectibles in the future. But I really like how. Excuse me. I really like how. Oh, and there must be doors that open up if you get enough eggs or something. But I really enjoy. I really like how the green lighting inside, and how everything kind of reflects off of the, fucking, what do you call them again? Peacocks. Or the peacock, how like the peacock looks itself, how it just kind of stares at you. It's kind of creepy. This is kind of interesting how we go from kind of seeing that ethereal squirrel to now this realistic looking squirrel. But now that I'm watching back, it changes color. Okay, this is creepy. This scared me at first, and then watch this. We take the disc, it opens its eyes, and now there's a demon cat. But you can put it back, and it's fine. That creeped me out. That was creepy. This part's interesting as we get a glimpse at our new enemy, who I'm like, oh, I wonder, at the start there, I was like, I wonder if he's friendly. I wonder if he's cool. No, we have a dog that wants to eat us. And I like how he tries to dig in there. It looks really cool. And this was kind of a little cool little type of puzzle, kind of, I don't know. This was just interesting because it's all dark and all you can use is your firecrackers to kind of light up the way. There's no enemies or like I think the only thing that can kill you there is the spikes, or I think there might be water somewhere. There's no actual like enemies or anything, I think. But this was a pretty cool little area. I lied. There is an enemy. Don't hate me, please. I remember as I was recording this part of the game, I was making fun of myself a lot because I was like, this is the time. This right here. This is it. This is the time right here. This is the run right here. This is the jump. This is it. And then just constantly falling. Oh. Let's laugh at myself one more time. Let's see, is this the one where I make it? Oh, I remember, okay, yeah, because I got to the last heart here. I wanted to say, so as you probably heard, there's like a beeping that happens, and then it stops. And this is actually why I'm standing still, is probably because I'm saying this right now in the Let's Play. in games like the old like Legend of Zeldas and stuff, the beeping was just constant. I think this is a better design where the beep just goes kind of quick, where it's like 1, 2 beeps, and then the the better indication here is that the character is kind of flashing red, as you see there. Now I understand that you couldn't do that with something like Zelda because Link is a lot taller than this 5 pixel tall blob that you play as. But did we really? I don't want to turn this into me just bad mouthing Zelda, but do you really need constant beeping? Anyway, let's continue. Here I was a little frustrated because I was like, oh man, I've fallen all the way back down. Man, what the hell? And so now I think I just, I think I go to the right here, yeah. I kind of just continue to explore the right. I could have gone back to go use the Mach disc. I might do that later on, I don't know. But, yeah, here I'm like, you know what, I haven't really checked the right side too much. And I can go back, so let's go to the right. I thought this was kind of cool. Just a little, like, light up drawing of a bunny, I guess. That was kind of funny. This is pretty cool. I like that sculpture of the two, I think those are mice, I think. They look really cool. And is it here? No. This is a pretty interesting scene right here. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't actually get through it. Because I die, that's right. And I think I go somewhere else. If I'm correct. I think I go up here, right? Yeah. I go up here. And we got some nice sculptures. Oh yeah, I called those capybaras beavers when I first arrived. That was funny. And again, I just want to point out the water effects. I'm a huge fan of like just water in video games. The first thing I look at to really appreciate, like once I see water, I'm looking straight at it because I want to know what it's like, what it looks like. The creepy giant iguana up there. I just want to point that out. But the water in this game is absolutely beautiful. I love how the artist does it. I can't get over it, and how the bottom of it reflects, and how you kind of get those lines that act as reflections. And then we have these cool enemies here that are kind of like the spiky enemies from the Mario games, where they just kind of stick to the surface. And then we're back here. We get another treasure chest. What was in this? Let's go ahead and see. What do we got? Oh yeah, we find a key that I think. Oh, okay, yeah, that little guy right there. I'm kind of going crazy about him because he's a cute guy, little cute. His name for the rest of the series. Okay, I call him Billy. That is Billy, and we love Billy. And Billy's going to be a great help. Billy does not attack us. Billy actually is very helpful. That key, by the way, that we just grabbed to... Oh, and I just want to point out really quick. When Billy comes out, that's a good little, like, teaching moment. It's like, hey, Billy will follow you. He won't hurt you, but he'll follow you. You can also jump onto his head, which we can use later on. Here we have Billy again, and we have a second Billy that I call Silly. Silly Billy. This is a nice little puzzle where it's like, okay, we have to use 2 Billies. And so I'm kind of just trying to figure out, hey, what do I do here? And I don't really figure it out too. Okay, this puzzle is probably a good 10% of this video. I'm gonna cut it down. But oh my goodness. This took me quite a while. Longer than I'd like to admit. And half of the reason is because I'm just like, what the fuck? The other half is just because I couldn't get the timing right. But this was a pretty funny puzzle, I think. This was pretty clever. Alright, I'm gonna quit yapping and just kind of cut to the end of it. Good puzzle. And that, ladies and gentlemen, took me 4 minutes to get right. Don't I feel like a doofus? Best part about that is it was only for the future egg, which I think is a just a collectible. I'm not sure. If you're watching this and you already know, don't put it in the comments. I'd like to figure that out on my own, but I'm not sure if they're just a collectible or not. If I see them, I'll pick them up. I might have already missed one in that earlier part where there was like a top left part. I think that was where one might have been. But anyway, I'm gonna quit yapping again. This is a cool little puzzle that I thought where you have to use the sticky enemy to press all the buttons to get to the other door. Little cool little thing. Definitely, like, didn't take me as long as the platform puzzle, but hey, you know. So, as we see, now we have to go to the left, or we can go up. And I believe, yeah, I go left, do this puzzle here. This is a really interesting one, where the green button down there opens that. And you're like, huh, okay. So I'm wondering if I have to get Billy down here. That was my first thought. So I was like, okay, position him here, and then maybe bring him to wherever that green button is over there, and which releases the treasure. And it's like, oh, well, how do I get the treasure over there? Because I can't do anything to those blocks over there. And so what you're actually supposed to do is, I reset the stage. That just leads to the other button up there. What you're supposed to do is actually lead Billy to the left there, where the block is kind of sticking out there on the left side, and then let the treasure fall into his head, and then bring him back onto that trapdoor, which I do here. Again, just amazing design. Love this type of stuff. Great job on this puzzle.